What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about SHLL Hyliion, the recent Graph Velodyne merger, and then just a bit more about what's going on in the SPAQ market and what I expect for SHLL Hyliion's merger coming up. So before we get into it, if you guys don't mind just dropping a like and hitting subscribe, I really appreciate it, and thank you guys so much for all of your support. Definitely check out the links in the description to the free Discord server. We're always in there talking, and there's a lot of good information in there, and we all talk about the plays we're getting into, and we really help each other out. There's also some referral links to Robinhood and Webull, and you can pick up some free stocks when you sign up with those brokerages. Let's get into it. So looking at SHLL Hyliion, we know that today proposal number 3 did not pass, and everything was the whole SPAQ market was just kind of down today. But when that was announced that it didn't pass, we just saw an entire, ridiculous overreaction and huge panic sell. And I believe it actually touched 46. I don't know why this chart just says 49, but yeah, it touched 46. And looking at the candlesticks, look how much selling was happening. And that's just a clear overreaction. A lot of people, they just heard that a vote didn't pass. They don't actually know what's going on. And they panicked thinking, this merger failed and they're going to lose money, so they sold. That's not the case at all. If they would have done a bit more research, they would know that everything is passed and this is good to go. Now, we clearly saw this thing recover almost right away. In fact, I tried to get another call option, and they were amazing deals, and my order didn't even get filled. That's how fast it recovered. Congrats for anyone who got in and got their orders filled. That's a huge come up right there, and that was a great opportunity. But yeah, definitely an overreaction. Never panic sell. And if you would have, if people would have just done a little bit more digging, you can see here that please note that the merger has already been approved, and the arrangement is still expected to achieve closure on the 1st of October. So that would be tomorrow. Everything's good to go, and the ticker will likely change on Friday. That is what we were expecting. So yeah, they're in good position. So in a statement on Monday, Tortoise said shareholders representing a majority of shares voted in favor of combining with Hyliion. Management expects this to close on Thursday, and the Tortoise stock will convert to Hyliion stock and begin trading under the ticker HYLN. So that would be Friday. So now I wanted to take a look at Velodyne and just put something out there and hear your guys' feedback on this. So taking a look at Velodyne, which is now trading under VLDR, but formerly known as Graph, we can see that they're down 24.48%. And, I have a few reasons why I think this is down today. It could be people taking profits or selling the news, but my main theory is it's down because, a lot of other brokerages don't offer it yet. At least I use TD Ameritrade, so I know it was not offered on TD Ameritrade today, and I assume that would be the same way with Fidelity and the other ones. Definitely let me know in the comments below. But when I looked them up on TD Ameritrade, it was grayed out, which means I couldn't even buy the stock if I wanted to. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes tomorrow, and it'll kind of give me a better look into what could potentially happen with SHLL Hyliion. So I'm not sure why Robinhood is quicker than these bigger brokerages. They do lack in a lot of other areas, but this might be a positive of Robinhood. So I'm really looking to see what Velodyne does tomorrow if they come back, because they'll likely be on these bigger brokerages by tomorrow. So my plan for SHLL Hyliion now, if we do see a good day tomorrow, I will likely sell, my higher strike priced contracts, take my profits, and then I'll let my 30 strike call ride out over the weekend, and then I'll play it on Monday or Tuesday. Because what I can see happening now is I could see a run up tomorrow, even though the whole SPAQ market was down today. So I could see a run up tomorrow with SHLL Hyliion going into that ticker change. Then come Friday, if there's a delay like we saw today on other brokerages, I could see a decline a bit and people taking profits. So I don't want people to panic sell. Then let's use Graph as an example. Let's see how it reacts tomorrow. And that could kind of be a bit of an indicator come Monday or Tuesday for SHLL Hyliion, where I could see it running up even more than Thursday, Friday. Let me know your thoughts on this. That's kind of where my head's at. So on to some more plays that I made today. I tried to pick up a contract for CCXX right before market close. It didn't get filled. However, I did pick up 10 more shares. So I think about at 100 shares now, which my max loss, I believe my average cost is around $10.50. So my max loss is capped at $50. And I don't think this thing's going to stay low for long. I could see it getting up over 11. You know, they have their vote on 10.7, likely ticker change 10.9. I'm not playing this thing for the ticker change. I am playing this thing, you know, post-merger for the deals to come for it, especially, you know, that Berkshire Hathaway deal. And I really think that will help this thing out. And I don't need this stock to go to $15 or $20. It would be great if it did. You know, I only need a couple dollar gain because I do have some call options. And I went with November to be safe. As you can see, I have one that's in the money and one that's out of the money. I'm very confident by November 20th that this stock price will be over $12.50. And not everyone likes this SPAQ, and you know, I totally agree. But I'm really banking on that Berkshire Hathaway deal. And I'm willing to risk a downside of $50 on my shares, and then these contracts, you know, maybe another $300. That's where my head's at with this one. So next up we have FMCI, and I was able to pick up some more warrants for them, which I was really excited about. You know, I mentioned that in yesterday's video. And, you know, I do think this thing will start going up again. Like I said, overall today was just not a great day for SPACs, and I really don't know why. You know, I tried to look up, did any more articles come out? I really don't know why, so let me know in the comments below. I think it was just a red day. You know, a lot of uncertainty going on right now. So that's why I do buy my call options well out. I did buy one today for November, and I picked up the 25, and it's already, I bought it for less than what it's going for right now, so I'm technically up on my contract, even though it's out of the money. And that's awesome. I really do think this thing is going to start going up. And I really like, I got 30 warrants now, and I'm going to hold those long term. I really do believe in this company. I'm going to exercise those warrants. They have a vote coming up on 10/15. So, you know, they're definitely, this thing's going to be going through before the end of the month. And, you know, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's a great deal right now. So if it stays at this price, consider picking up maybe some warrants or even some call options further out. Next up we have LCA, and I know a lot of people are really struggling holding this stock right now because, you know, I'm sure a lot of you bought in when things were looking good. So right now you might be negative on your position, whether you hold shares, warrants, call options. I mean, I know I'm certainly down on my call options, but I'm not worried one bit. I fully believe this thing will go through before the end of October. So hopefully you have November calls. All of my calls are in November, and I will likely take some profits here and there, you know, as this thing starts beefing up again. I did pick up 25 more warrants today. My average cost is around $4.30 for that. Really happy about that. Those warrants have hit $14 before, so you know, if we return back to that $18 valuation, that's an easy $1,000 gain for me right there. And it's pretty safe because the only way I'll lose money on those warrants is if this merger just didn't go through at all, and I highly doubt that's going to happen. So just hang in there. As for the October calls, I don't know. That's up to you guys. I would probably, depending on how much you have invested, you know, if you just have a couple calls and you're only risking, you know, $500 or something, I would let it ride out because that's still 2 weeks away and some news could come out before they expire. As for the November calls, I think we're in the clear, and I think we're going to make money on this. Just hang in there, guys. There are some really good deals going right now. You know, these really aren't expensive at all. My price target for this is still anywhere from, you know, $25 to $35. So let me know your guys' price target. I still believe in this. I think we'll be fine. And last up, we have SPAQ, which is Fisker. And this is one that I did pick up a call option today for. I don't have any shares or warrants, and I'm not really interested in shares or warrants. But I got a $15 strike price, and I got it for November. You know, I'm pretty positive this thing will be completed in October, and I will throw up that article right here. And so, yeah, I bought the $15 strike because I fully believe that people are going to be exiting Shell and Graph, and maybe some other positions they're getting bored with, and they'll start funneling it into this SPAC. I didn't pick a very far out strike price, and I'm pretty confident that this thing will fly over $15. I don't have a price target for it, but definitely over 15. I could see this thing hitting 20 to 25, pretty soon here within the next month. So I decided to pick this up because it's a really good price right now. Now, they do have until February of 2021 to complete this merger, so keep that in mind. Don't follow my lead on this. If I were to play very conservative, I would pick up this February call right here. Now, this is a debit spread, so it really doesn't count. But, for 520 bucks, you have until February to be in the money, and that's a way safer play. So, think about that. I was willing to risk the $330 I paid for it, and I still think I'm going to be in the money, but I never want you guys to lose money because of me, so definitely do what makes you feel comfortable. So that's pretty much it, guys. Patience is the key here. That is the main reason I buy call options so far out, is it just takes patience. Even if you're looking at red numbers every day or negative numbers, don't panic. Don't panic sell. Just give it time. These things take time, these catalysts, these mergers, votes, there's delays. Filings take 10 days to just process. News has to come out. So, it really is just a patience game, and you will be rewarded, but when it comes to SPACs, only invest what you're willing to lose. They are speculative. Things could fail. I've seen it before. So keep that in mind. So definitely check out the Discord. We have just over 550 members, so not the biggest Discord, but just a solid group of people, and I really like, the small, tight community we have. I honestly like having a smaller community of awesome people rather than a huge community of just, a bunch of spam in there. So if you want to contribute, if you want to, bring some value to the Discord, join, and, it'd be awesome to have you. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing and supporting me, and have a good one.
Stacking vertical, ooh, counting sideways, ooh, ain't by my cake, ooh, get out my